what you got, ma'am. Also, leather jacket. This cute dress. Look at her tights. And she got black boots on. And her cute bag. Oh my god, I love it. Yuki, Yuki.
Like it?
Yeah, it's really good.
It's good.
I wanted that. I have a rum punch.
You dropped all the fucking. I was so close. Put it on my plate. Don't drop it this time.
Food, guys.
Don't drop it this time.
Got it. Got it. Oh! Wow. Good
Wow,
job.
yay. Thank you.
Welcome to Girlies vs. TBR. I'm Alyssa.
I'm Mari.
And today we are at
The Ripped Bodice.
Yes for
Lyla Sage.
yes soul searching.
Yes.
So yeah, we are here at the Ripped Bodice. We had some lunch. It was good. And yeah, we're gonna shop around. We are going to shop around. I have like cow print top on. We're cute. You're kind of folly.
I am. Yes.
For the like spookiness of soul searching.
Yes, yes.
And the event is a little bit later, so we're gonna shop first because they move everything
This they do.
for the event. Yeah, so we're gonna shop before they do that.
See what they got.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll find some like more signed stuff and more indie pub stuff.
I'm hoping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come along with us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like different ones.
They always have cute toes. Oh my god. That's cute. I have those again. Did they not have them last time? I don't think they did.
I really like this size.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's cute. Fake meat was my favorite, but I also have very favorite.
We got stuff.
Yeah, we did.
Karina Hale.
Yeah.
This one sounded interesting. It sounds very like thrillery. So
Yeah, like suspensey, yeah.
Yeah, and then I got the same author, Black Sunshine, vampire, dark romance vampire.
Ooh.
Tent. Melanie Harlow.
Yeah.
It says, you've heard the story about the wedding planner who falls for the groom. Well, this is the one where she falls for his father. And that groom, he's my ex.
I love an ex's.
I already read this, but it's not.
Yay.
Yeah.
Y'all don't have to face away from us.
No, that was cute.
Okay.
That was cute.
Ghost of a Chance. Wow. It's the commentary. And then the girlie said this one was
Yes.
good.
C.
So I got it. Mated to my ex. So it's divorced fated mates.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah. I think he's a werewolf, she's a human. And so like he was not supposed to mate with her. But then he like senses her in the town. And he's like,
Right.
well, if she was my mate, I would have not met her before.
Oh.
Yeah. So I got them. I was looking for the Cleo Evans, so they didn't have them.
She's a little bit upset by that.
It took me like 10 minutes to get not upset by that. We are in line because we left buying stuff, and then we realized that everyone was already lining up.
And we want actual seats this time.
Yeah, well, we're gonna try. We'll see. Wait until we get to go inside.
What is it?
The second one to
What?
me.
It's not out yet.
That's not out yet.
They have it in there.
In what?
In their back.
Oh, in the back?
Back of the counter.
Oh.
They were stickering stuff, and I think for soul searching, and I
Yeah.
saw all their...
You saw mate?
Yes.
Let me just hop over to counter.
Thank you guys so much for coming. Hi! I'm at first just kind of like a real innate need to leave where I had been. And I don't say that in like a negative way or whatever. It was just like I had done what I had set out to do, which is a really beautiful thing, to have a vision, to be able to execute upon it, and then kind of leave home. I kind of felt like Meadowlark was like my safe little cocoon, my chrysalis, and then I got to fly to Sweetwater Peak and kind of bloom a little bit. But what took me to Sweetwater Peak, which exists in this fake version of Wyoming that I've created in my head, about 2 hours north of Meadowlark, was a lot of things. I think a need, like, again, wanted to try something kind of different. Wanted to be somewhere that was reflective of me, so like kind of weird, kind of creepy, kind of dark, and really loved it. And when I was like conceptualizing it, it really felt like Sweetwater Peak just kind of existed the whole time, and I was like happening upon it. Searching, the main characters' names are Collins and Brady. I think Collins came to me easiest. I love her. She has kind of, we share like a soft, squishy underbelly, and so I felt really vulnerable writing her, but she came to me so quickly, and she was so different from any character that I had written before.
Today's the day after the event. We were literally in New York last night.
Very late.
Very late. Also,
very late.
I was up very late because a Taylor Swift album dropped, so I was listening to that last night at midnight until like 2 a.m.
I got home and I sent you something.
Yeah.
And then I knocked out
Yeah.
because I couldn't.
Yeah.
I was like delirious.
Uh-huh.
I was sleeping in the train, and then I slept in your car.
Yeah.
And then I drove home, and I was like,
Mm-hmm.
I can't function. I need to go to sleep.
I fell asleep on the couch a little bit too, like literally Taylor playing in my earbuds. Yeah. Yesterday was a lot, you guys.
No, it was so long too.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
was such a long day.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, so we got into the city and we went to lunch.
It was like so good.
It was so good. What was it called?
Bogota?
I think so.
Something like that?
Yeah. It was Colombian food.
Oh my god.
It was
so
amazing.
good. The drinks, that man, he bartended the hell out of our drinks.
You know what? I knew it because I looked over and I saw him shaking two things at once like this, and I was like, oh, these about to be good.
My drink was so good. It was so, like, it was juice.
Yeah.
I felt it.
Yeah, it was good.
I felt a little buzz.
Yeah.
It was good.
It was, what was it called again? It was like
Mine was like a Colombian like rum punch.
Yeah.
Or something.
Yeah. I got a pineapple margarita. It was so good. And I am also a margarita salt connoisseur.
The way she was like getting that salt.
That salt was good.
Turn over and she's just like licking the whole rim.
When I'm done with my margarita, all the salt on the rim is gone. Yeah, but that margarita with the pineapple, it was so good. And then our friend got an espresso martini, which I also knew was going to be good because I saw him pouring that espresso martini and I saw the foam go to the top and I was like,
I tasted it and it was like done really well. Like it was coffee forward, not like the whole ass like liquor in there. Usually they make it really strong and then like you can't taste the coffee. The coffee, I felt like if we ordered coffee, it would have been delicious. Yeah. Colombian coffee. Oh. It was a great experience.
Yeah. All the food was so good.
What's funny is that we like stopped at another spot first.
Yeah.
And you were like, I want to sit down and drink a margarita.
Yeah, the first stop, I mean,
still smelled good, really.
We do have video footage of it. Like, it's called Maya's, I think. We had walked by it before multiple times on the way to the Ripped Bodice. Yeah. And the outside is always super cute. But then we walked in and it was almost like Chipotle. Like, where they have everything laid out and you pick it and then you like, they wrap it up for you basically to go and then you can like sit and eat if you want. And I was like, oh, no.
I don't think they had... I think they had frozen margaritas, but then... I don't know.
I think they had, like, the canned drinks. I think that's what it was. They had beer, they had micheladas, and then they had, like, I think canned drinks. And so I was like, oh, no, this is not what I want.
We want to sit for a while.
Yeah. I wanted, like an actual restaurant. Yeah. I wanted a margarita. I wanted good drinks. So, yeah. I'm kind of glad, like, I'm sure that place is still really good, and I would definitely try it if I was, like, wanting something quicker. I'm really glad that we didn't, because then we found the Colombian place. It was so good. Yeah.
And it's, like, right on the street of the Ripped Bodice, so if you're going to visit, there's a lot of restaurants there. Yeah.
Highly recommend. We have been to a lot of restaurants around there because we have gone quite a few times, and I think the Colombian restaurant is, like, my favorite.
It was so good. Yeah. That was the best one.
Yeah.
We also went to another one. Anybody interested in, like, what restaurants are good if you're going to the Ripped Bodice? There was another one. I forgot the name of it. The margaritas were not good.
Oh, it was meaty.
It was not good.
Yeah.
It's also on the same strip.
Yeah. The food was good there, but the margs were way too strong.
I couldn't finish it.
And I think we got like this far down in our marg when we went one time and like we were like drunk.
Yeah, and it was for the Jennifer Armentrout one, and I'm just there like
we were like, They were so strong. I can't remember if we got a flavored one or not. I think we did. And then like you couldn't even taste the flavor. No. Yeah, it was not good. So if you're not a drinker, like that food there at that restaurant is really good. Yeah. But if you're looking for like an
experience,
a whole thing, go to the Colombian restaurant.
Yeah,
we'll put the name up on the screen too, just so you guys can.
It's
like,
also
have it.
So like colorful and pretty in there. There's like a mural I kept looking at, and I was like, wow, that is beautiful.
Yeah, I had a prefix menu that I chose, and that was only $20, and I got one.
You had so much.
I got one empanada, and then I got 2 fish tacos. Fish tacos were amazing. Okay,
you ate that up, yeah.
The crunch. And then I got sweet plantains and rice, and that was all $20.
It was a lot of food.
Yeah. For New York?
Those sweet plantains were so...
Oh my god. I'm thinking I'm gonna dream about those. They were amazing.
I got, arepa, and, like, they had, like, I think it was pulled pork that I was eating. And they, like, put it right on top. So it's, like, a pancake, and then, like, you put that on there. It was a lot, though. I couldn't finish it.
It was all a lot of food.
They give you a lot of meat and stuff. Like even the empanada, like it was stuffed.
My empanada was like
with the meat.
Fat. Yeah. I wanna go back there again.
Yeah. The waiter was really nice too.
Yeah.
He was the one we told him. We told them.
Yeah.
You make some really good drinks.
Yes. Yeah. It was,
Yes.
yeah. They were great there. I loved it. I think that's going to be our go-to place now. Definitely recommend that place if you're going to the Ripped Bodice 100%.
It was so delicious.
Good.
Yeah. Right after we
went shopping.
We went shopping. Because usually when they have events, they kind of close earlier to move everything.
Yeah.
Before they wouldn't close, like they just moved everything and let people shop. But I guess, you know, as they make events and like, you know, get the routine down.
Yeah, for that space.
They started just like closing down early to just move everything. So we wanted time to kind of just look around, see what we could find, if we could find any indie authors that we haven't seen before, any signed copies. They have a lot of signed copies. They have like a whole separate bookshelf for signed copies.
Yeah, of like people that come and do events or just stop in to sign stuff. Yeah.
So I always get excited to look there, and you always gravitate towards there first. You always go there first. You're like, oh, so many cute things, and then you go.
I know, I do. Yeah, because I'm like, I want to see what they have. You know, yeah, I do that.
You do, you do. I've noticed. I was excited because they had a book signed. I'll show it when we do our haul. Yeah. But I was so excited. I was like, yes.
I know. That was amazing. That was like perfect timing for you. I love it.
I know, because I read it. Yes, signed.
Yeah. Yeah.
They didn't have a lot, I would say, this round that we went. Like,
I don't know what it was. Well,
I don't know what it
was. I guess I know what it was.
Well, okay. Alyssa had a reason. I felt like every time I picked something up, Alondra was like, no, I wouldn't get that because I read it and it was like mid. Yeah. I was like, okay, never mind. And then I would pick up something else and I'm like, this doesn't sound interesting. And then I pick something up and I'm like, no. Yeah. No.
It took us a while of like shopping around to actually find stuff that we wanted.
What was your reason that you got so
upset? I went to the signed area and I did do like a quick search and then it popped into my head as I'm like looking through contemporary. It popped into my head that I was like, oh my god, what if they have the Cleo Evans Citrus Cove series? Okay, and I got so excited because they have one or two of Cleo Evans's monster romances, and so I was like, okay, they might have it then. Like, got my hopes up. And then I'm looking, I go under contemporary, I go under Evans, there's nothing. And I was like, oh no. And so I'm looking around, and I was like, that's like what I wanted though. So and then I asked and they were like, no, like that's something you can order online with us. And then I also was looking for the Amber Palmer book 3 because I think it's out and I only have 1 and 2. I have only read the first one. I haven't read 2 and 3 yet, but I liked it so much. Like I would definitely buy the third one. They didn't have that either. And then I was kind of in a mood. Okay.
Yes, because like I literally, as I was, I was looking, I was like over here. And then at some point I look over to Alyssa. Yeah. And she's just like,
I was so upset.
She's just walking around like.
I was walking around like dead face. Yeah.
Just like.
Yeah.
Not even like you were looking, but not really looking. Because I feel like you were just like, all right, well, they don't have this. And I was like, what happened?
Yeah. I don't know. And I also just feel like I own so many books that like if it's not something that I have like already seen and I was like, oh yeah, that's interesting. Or like, a signed copy or like a special edition or something. Or like, I don't know, like one that just like really grabs me. Yeah. Then like I don't want to just buy stuff just because I'm there. Yeah. And so then I was kind of feeling that where I was like, I have so many things, like, because I buy them. If I want them, I buy them. Yeah. And so, yeah, I was kind of in a funk. And then I kind of got out of it though. And I did pick up a couple of things. Yeah. That I was like, okay, yeah, this seems interesting. But yeah, that was weird for me actually. I don't know. I was like irrationally upset.
If they have any more Gianna Darling stuff, that's what I was like on the lookout for. And I only saw like book 2 of 1.
That was another thing is I found one book 2. Yeah, I saw one that was interesting. They must just be out. One that it was only book 2 though, and I was like, ugh.
Yeah, I was like, if they had book 1, I would have bought book 1. Do you want to get into what you got?
Yeah, we can.
So look at their reusable bags, by the way.
Oh yeah,
super cute.
They're like holographic pink. And, like, they're perfect because the books just fit in there, like, flat. too. But also you could, if you like bought a shit ton, you could stand them all up because it is wide enough for that. Yeah, I love how it's just like a rectangle like size instead of like normal totes kind of have like a rounded bottom sometimes. Yeah, and like it doesn't work for books. So obviously we did get Soul Searching signed.
She pre-signed these.
Yeah, and then we'll talk about like the discussion in a minute. The first thing, someone did point this out. And then when I looked at it again, I was like, oh yeah, that's kind of funny. So it's Ghost of a Chance. It is a Harlequin novel. I haven't read, I don't think, anything from Harlequin. I do know they do like the series where it's like, they're very short. I feel like they're very like catering to an older crowd, I guess I would say. So when I saw that, I was kind of like, oh, I don't know. But then I was reading the back, and the thing that got me was that the guy, so it says his college roommate's spirit is trapped in an old physics book and has a weird obsession with Judge Judy. And I was like, that, I like kind of laughed at that, and I was like, wait, that kind of sounds funny. And I guess she's a mystery writer. This is kind of funny because the tagline says, it's a cozy, spicy, spooky season treat, and this opposites attract romance between a mystery writer who pretends to talk to ghosts and the one-night stand who might actually be haunted. So it's like, she's a mystery writer, he's just a one-night stand.
Damn.
That kind of killed me. But yeah, so I got this. This is by Catherine Garbera. Also, the characters look a little bit older on this cover. So I'm hoping that's the case. I like reading about older characters. You guys know. How many times do I have to say it? So I did get that. And then I was like, okay. The Ripped Bodice has a lot of monster romance and stuff. And I was like, okay. The girls have been telling me first of all, that Lillian Lark is really good. Second of all, that this one in particular is really good. So this is Entranced by the Basilisks. All I know is it's basilisks. Is this the first in a series?
Yeah.
Okay.
She Puerto Rican.
Oh, she is? Oh my god, I love that.
Okay. I told you that.
Did she?
Yeah.
At the
store. She was like,
she
she Puerto Rican. That's what she. That's
probably
exactly
didn't
how
even know she was
it.
talking to me.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. How many are in the series? Do you know?
No.
Okay.
They're interconnected standalone.
Oh, cute. Yeah.
You're gonna enjoy that one.
Yeah. I read 2 of the Naomi Lucas like snake ones. So we'll see.
This one's different.
Okay, cool. But I'm excited for this because if you guys already said it was good, yeah, I like it. And then they were putting up a monster romance end cap like for Halloween while we were there, and I was looking at some of them. I pulled this one out, so it's called Mated to My Ex, and I was like, what? And it's Kate Pryor. And then on here it says Divorced Fated Mates. And I was like, what the heck? And then Alondra was like Second Chance Romance. And I was like, oh, wait, yeah. You know, I love that. I think what it is that he was married to a human and that's like frowned upon. They divorce and she's in this like small town. And then all of a sudden, like, he kind of shows up too. So it says, but when he senses his mate is somewhere nearby in this town, he knows he's in trouble. It just can't be his ex-wife. If she was his true mate, he would have knotted her years ago. So, yeah, I'm like, what's the situation here? I don't know. I was very intrigued. I am excited for this. Oh, that's really cute. Their little rings are on the table between them, too.
I love that.
Yeah, so I'm excited for this. I don't know anything else about it. Oh. I did open that. Yeah.
Oh.
I did open that first. So the cover has, like, his wolf as a shadow. And then, yeah, that one has him, like, turning into a wolf. I also loved that she's, like, curvy-licious, and then he's just, like, a lanky guy. He looks like a lanky, nerdy guy.
He does.
Yeah. I'm excited for that one. So that's what I got at the Ripped Bodice. What'd you get?
So the first thing I saw, I was like, they had only 2. Yeah. 2 signed editions of Serpentine Valentine. Yeah. I talk a lot about this in our September wrap-up. If you don't know, you better know. Because this is amazing. It's a sapphic dark romance Medusa retelling. That doesn't compel you to read this. I don't know what is. Yeah. Gianna Darling. it was so good. The chemistry, the tension, the spice, the revenge. The revenge is my favorite part. It's so...
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh my god, I have to get it. Look at...
Oh yeah, show the sign page. It's super cute. Yeah.
I was like, yeah.
I know, but then you were like, oh, I have one. And I was like, you need to get it.
I know. I don't know why I was hesitating.
I don't know.
I was trying to be good, you know?
Yeah. But then I was like, I'll take your unsigned one.
And I was like, okay.
Fine.
Yeah.
And then you got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't need two. That's why.
I have doubles of stuff. It's fine.
I do too, but I'm trying to be better.
I know. Yeah,
but
because,
yeah, it's double of
it's,
everything.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I also don't have any
We're
more
running out of
space.
room.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
But yeah, I'm happy about that.
Mm-hmm.
That one. Yes. The next thing I picked up, I believe it was Tempt next by Melanie Harlow.
Mm-hmm.
What got me was, it says, you've heard the story about the wedding planner who falls for the groom. Well, this is the one where she falls for his father. And that groom, he's my ex. Bro.
Yeah.
What?
Mm-hmm.
And then it goes down here. It was like, they had a one-night stand, basically. So they didn't know. They didn't know about each other. And it says, it was the hottest night of my life, but I never thought I'd see the former Navy SEAL again.
Damn.
Mm-hmm,
So he jacked.
He's 15 years older, newly divorced, and he lives across the country.
Mm-hmm.
But no matter how many times we draw the line, we keep crossing it.
Yeah.
Nothing so wrong should ever feel so right. I was like, all right.
Yeah. That sounds good.
I gotta get
Yeah.
this. And I've never... What has Melanie Harlow written? I feel she sounds familiar.
One, it's like... There's one that's like a Runaway Bride or something. And then there's another one that's like a hockey one.
Mm-hmm.
They're like blue and purple. I think those are her like traditionally published ones.
I feel like
I've seen them in the store.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I've gone shopping, I've seen her
Mm-hmm.
before.
Yeah, so I was like, okay, I'm picking that up. Just the first part was like,
yeah.
heard. There's an age gap. For sure.
I'm wondering. Well, so the reason why like I've seen them, but I haven't really picked them up in like other bookstores is the covers are very. I don't know. I think they are re-releasing the covers because they are all new and they have like sprayed edges and stuff. But it wasn't like tempting me, you know, like it wasn't really intriguing to me. But this cover, I feel like it's like darker, and so it made you read the back. Yeah, and then like that's okay. What got you. Yeah, dark covers. So then I'm like maybe So I'm like maybe her other ones are also like that intriguing, and I just haven't noticed yet. Right. All right, and then the next thing I got both by Karina Hale. I've actually never heard of these. I think I saw this cover on KU. I feel like I've seen this cover before. Yeah, I don't know. I have, Black Sunshine. This is like a vampire standalone. So it says, Black Sunshine is a dark adult standalone romance with a paranormal twist about sex, love, secrets, and revenge set in contemporary San Francisco. And I was like, vampire, say less. Yeah. I'll take that. But yeah, it says, all Lenore Warwick wants for her 21st birthday is to hang out with her friends, finish her second semester at Berkeley with flying colors, and maybe catch the eye of a hot musician playing at a show at a club that she can now legally get into. Unfortunately, fate has other plans for her. A week before her birthday, she's kidnapped by the brooding and dangerous stranger with cold eyes and a lethal touch who has been stalking her on San Francisco's fog-shrouded streets. All right. Interesting. That kind of sounds good. I was like, all right. Yeah. Yeah, I read this and I was like, because like, again, dark's fine. Anything dark, I'm like, okay, I gotta read that. Yeah. So I was like, say less. I'll get that. And then they only had one that I saw of Death Valley by her. And this one also intrigued me. I feel like this is small town, like, suspense. That's kind of what it sounded like. And I was like, interesting. It says, 3 years ago, Aubrey Wells' sister disappeared in the Sierra Nevada mountains. And so she's trying to figure out what happened to her sister. But I don't know. It just feels like there's like a lot of like suspensey stuff. It seems almost like maybe there is a paranormal aspect to it.
Yeah, because it says, because what dies in this wilderness doesn't stay dead, it devours.
Yeah, so maybe there is a little bit of a paranormal, or maybe just like a darker romantic suspense.
Yeah, because it says, when a fierce snowstorm hits and members of the crew start disappearing, Aubrey and Jensen will have to use their wits to survive. So I feel like dark romantic suspense.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, I'll get that one too.
Interesting. Yeah.
So yeah, that's all I got from the Ripped Bodice.
Yes.
I'm proud, okay? I didn't go crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I was this close to getting 3 books from the same author. It was like monster romance.
Mm-hmm.
But then Alondra was like, and I was like, oh, if you feel, I don't know about that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Because she likes most things.
Yeah. So that's why I was like, when she says that, I'm like,
mm-hmm.
Yeah, never mind.
Okay, so we shopped around, okay, and then we were thinking that we were going to go to, like, other stores and then line up at, like, 6 because they said they started letting you in at 6:45. But we walked out, I think, at, like, 4:45 or 5, and then there was already a line.
We were like, are you
of, like,
kidding?
20 people, I think. And so we were like, okay, well, we should just get in line because we wanted to try to get seats this time. So we just got in line at, like 5.
We really could have done some other stuff. But, yeah, we saw the line forming and we really wanted seats. The whole time I was like, I feel like we might not because people kept, like, meeting with their friends that were already in line.
Yeah, like they had one friend that, like, got in line really early and then, like, 3 other friends showed up later.
And I was like,
yeah.
Are we gonna get seats?
I know. We did. We were, I think, some of the last, like, 5 to 10 people to actually get seats. Because once we all got settled, I, like, looked around and, like, all the seats were gone. But, yeah, and so Lyla was in conversation with K.T. Hoffman, who also wrote The Prospects. It's, like, a baseball romance. I haven't read that one yet. They were a really good, like, interviewer.
So funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
The vibes were good.
Yeah.
I liked it a lot.
Yeah, I liked all the questions too. Basically, Lyla was talking about, she talked about the cover and she talked about the title and stuff like that. And she did mention that soul searching was like her like deepest feelings put on the page. Okay. I literally looked, I'm like 8 pages in. I started it and then I think I had to like go to work or something. And then I wasn't able to pick it back up, but you already finished it. So that's, yeah, it's exciting. I'm excited for that because she's saying it is like her deepest, truest feelings on the page. And then someone also asked her, because it is like ghosty, there's paranormal activity in here. So someone did ask her like, oh, like, do you believe in ghosts? Yes, she does. And then they asked like, do you have any like ghostly experiences and stuff? And she did say, like, one of the ghosts was kind of based on a ghost that is in, like, her hometown, like, hometown lore kind of stuff.
The ghost in the forest, yeah.
Yeah. Interesting. Interesting.
I love that little plot line.
Yeah.
I'm not going to spoil it, obviously. But I was, like, when she mentioned it, I was like...
The other thing that really hit me was when, I think it was K.T. Hoffman was saying, like, these ghosts are very, like, hopeful, and she was like, yeah, that's kind of what I wanted. Like, these ghosts live without the burden of humanity.
Yeah.
And I was like,
when she
damn,
said that, we were all like,
yeah. And she's like, yeah, she's a writer.
I was like,
so I don't know. That makes me really excited to get into it. Yeah, I'm very excited. It's only a duology, and then the second book is called
Free Falling!
She did mention that at first she had like a little bit of a different name, and she was like, no, I have to keep it alliterative.
Katie was like talking about names, right? And then she was like, yeah, so like I come up with names like last. Like sometimes it's like brackets, sometimes it's like comes easier to her.
Yeah.
But so for Luke, you know, first book.
Yeah.
Of Done and Dusted.
Yeah.
When she said the name, we were like,
ugh. Everyone had like a very visceral reaction. She was like, yeah, like I had a placeholder name for Luke in book 1 because she was having trouble with it. All the other names she said came to her like pretty quickly for Done and Dusted. And she was like, yeah, so Luke's placeholder name was Blake. And everyone just went,
Yeah. It was such a great moment.
And we all died
Such a
because
great
we
moment.
all had like the same reaction.
And she was like,
Yeah.
All right.
Like, good thing I changed it then.
she was like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
What I really enjoyed too was she just was like, I'm the boss here.
Yeah.
Okay, for everything.
Mhm.
So like
Mhm.
she's the one that is in control.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Mhm.
literally we were KT had asked her
Mhm.
like about the name and the
Mhm.
graphic and
Yeah.
all that stuff, and she's like, no, like literally my illustrator and I are like this, and
Mhm.
she literally was like, no, everything has to be this way.
Yeah. She's like, I
Same
sent
with
her,
like the title and
a
stuff.
Canva like image of like what she wanted, like a rough draft.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And my other thing too was that like she was like bouncing ideas off of BK Borison too.
Yeah.
I love how close they are.
I know, me too.
Yeah, and they were just like, yeah. So she like took all the good ones, and then like they were like trying to figure out soul searching,
Yeah.
and then it like hit her,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Mm-hmm.
And BK was like,
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it was a really great discussion.
Yeah, I loved it.
I was
Yeah.
so locked in that I didn't record anything.
Yeah, I did record a couple clips, which we will include
Mhm.
for the vlog part. But yeah, I'll include it a little bit. She's just so funny. She's so
Mhm.
funny because I feel like she has these moments where she's like very seriously like interviewing
Mhm.
or like being interviewed and like answering those questions. And then she has moments where she's just like, I feel like it's like herself comes through and she's
Mhm.
just like joking with her friends and
Mhm.
like we're all her friends.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so like she's just, it cracks me up. I love it when she does that.
And she always has to bring up Twilight.
Every single time.
Twilight is in
Yep.
every single discussion.
Yep.
Anyone who is not Lyla, this doesn't matter to you. But hey girl. We're still waiting on the vampire small town romance that we've been talking about since Done and Dusted, I feel like since back then.
I
don't know, it was, like, mentioned.
The Swift and Saddled. Yeah. She was like, maybe I'll do I think it was small town like cowboy vampire.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
And then like it's been years.
Yeah. Mhm.
We've locked and loaded
Yeah.
this information.
I think you said that as a joke. However,
I
wanna read it.
willing to read it.
yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and she did mention that her favorite, like, sub-genre of horror was, like, vampires.
Mhm.
Yeah, she's also just a really big horror fan. So I feel like this is, like, we're getting into it.
Mhm.
So I'm excited.
I really enjoyed the story a
Mhm.
lot. I love paranormal stuff, spooky stuff. It
Mhm.
was great. I loved it. I feel like she was really like in tune with the characters and the story.
Mm-hmm.
I like not teared up, but I was like my chest kind of like with certain like ghosts.
Mm-hmm.
Because you know Colin does speak to the ghosts,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just like, oh my god,
Yeah.
like you feel emotional
Mm.
with some of them.
Yeah.
And there's like one in particular that's like Collins and Clark too are like this with, and I'm like, oh my god, please,
Mm-hmm.
please.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, the way that she was talking about the ghosts and how she wrote them, I was kind of like, oh god, am I gonna cry?
Maybe.
Probably.
Maybe.
I'm probably gonna cry.
But yeah, I love it as much as Done and Dusted.
Yeah.
It's different because it's a completely new series, you know,
Mhm.
it's a duology. But it still has the same heart. I was telling you about
Yeah.
this. Like, still the same heart. Still
Mhm.
the whole, like, you know, the whole aspect of, like, where home is. And she
Mhm.
was talking about it, too.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Done and Dusted will always, like, in the Rebel Blue Ranch will always, like, be up there for me.
Yeah.
Because it is, like, where she started. Like,
Yeah.
that's her series.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But I don't like this any less for
Yeah.
any reason. Like,
Yeah.
it's still, like, up there.
Yeah.
Like, it's still so good.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's Lyla.
Yeah, I know.
Like, I don't...
I know. I'm so excited. I'm like, I guess
It's different. Like, it's still, like, Done and Dusted and Soul Searching. Like,
Yeah.
it's still, like, together.
they're in different lanes, but they're in the same spot.
Same spot, yeah.
Yeah.
Because, like, it's just different. And, like,
Mhm.
she always does so well with the characters.
Yeah.
And, like, family and...
Maybe I haven't, like, gone into it yet because I'm like, well, now Rebel Blue is, like, really gone.
Mhm.
you know.
It's still there, though.
I know. That was the first, like...
It's still
yeah,
there,
it's still a cowboy...
It's still in there.
Yeah, oh yeah, that too. There's a connection.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, that was the first cowboy romance that I read, too, and I just...
Yeah, when you told me, hey, you should read Done and Dusted, that was also my first, like...
Yeah.
Small town cowboy. And I was like...
Yeah.
I will never go back.
Yeah. She started a whole thing for us, okay?
Yeah.
So, like, yeah. I am excited to get into this.
You will
like,
also really enjoy this.
Yeah, I do feel like I'm probably going to be emotional because, one, the way she talks about the ghost, but two, also because she said that, like, this book is very her. And so I'm like, okay, now I'm, like, preparing myself to go in and read it and probably cry. She was saying, like, the title is so good, but the tagline, she's like, I think that's the best tagline I'm ever going to write. And it's home is where the heart is, and this one is haunted. And then the dedication is, for those who aren't sure what they're searching for, you'll know it when you find it.
Yeah, when she was talking about that, I was like,
yeah.
Yeah. Because they're both lost. That is the whole thing.
Yeah.
Like, they're both, like, not, like, they just don't know. You know, like, what their future is, like, where they are at. Like, they don't, they're just floating.
Yeah.
Like ghosts.
Yeah.
Floating!
I mean, this is not a spoiler because I'm literally on page, like, 10. When they first meet, she does pepper spray him right in the face, which I love.
There are so many moments like that in this whole book.
Yeah. I'm excited.
There's, like, so one of my favorite things, and I was talking to Yuki about this, this is not a spoiler. So she talks to ghosts, right? That means that she talks to herself a lot. And the way Brady's like,
is she psycho?
Are you a little whacked?
Yeah.
Like, are you a little whacked?
Yeah, we're excited for the Sweetwater Peak era.
She will always be an auto buy for us. An immediate read.
Yeah.
It's just too good.
And I do think this one is longer than the other one.
It is. So yeah, we had fun.
Yeah.
It was great.
Yeah.
I love it. And she looked amazing as always.
Yes.
Yeah, that's why you're wearing maroon.
I feel like she does outfit checks, like, for every start of each stop on the tour. And I feel like the vibe. I think I've seen 2 maroon outfits so far. I think the vibe is maroon, okay? Yeah. So I was like, I have a maroon top. I would say if you are anywhere, like, where you can take the train into New York City, look up the Ripped Bodice. I mean, also they have a location in LA. They are, like, a bigger indie bookstore, and they get a lot of authors there. Highly recommend you guys going to see authors that you like and have them talk about the books and, like, get a photo with them and stuff. Like, this is, like, a whole new, like, section of, like, reading that I feel like you can get into. If you have a bookstore near you or you can go to one, like, relatively close, highly recommend doing that. You guys, like, you should go. Even if you don't have anyone else to go with.
You make friends there.
You will,
like, you will talk to people.
Yes, you will, like, meet other people and stuff like that. It's always fun. It's the girlies, okay? The girlies, we all get along. We all like the same book if we're there for the same event. Definitely do that, you guys. Like, if you're, like, thinking about it, do it.
Even in Connecticut, like, we're Connecticut-based. Montgomery and Taggart in Chester, Connecticut, they always try to get authors there. Yeah. Like, a few local ones. Victoria Wilder, she's been there a few times already, I think. Exactly. So, like, they always put it on their website or on their Instagram. So, I feel like if you're, like, interested, try local bookstores, too. Yeah. If you can't get into New York for the Connecticut girlies. Yeah. Anyways. Yeah. It's so fun.
But, yeah, that's for soul searching. Yay. I'm so excited.
Thank you for watching.
Okay, read Soul Searching. Bye. Bye.